Hi guys, welcome to my virtual channel. My name is Sarah. We'll be working out a really quick set on my micro today. We're chasing sunset again. It's going down in probably about 20 minutes. All right, so I want to let you guys know that I got my first affiliation collaboration with Lagree Buddy. So if you can see it, I don't know. Well, I'll show you guys later, but so we'll start with a Lagree Buddy. It's an accountability app to make sure you go very slow. It will send vibrations to your wrist so you can continue to go really slow throughout class. It's a really good reminder because sometimes I do go fast, and it's nice to have a tracker on your wrist for that. And it also syncs up to your Apple Watch very nicely. All right, my friend wrote this app, so it's pretty cool. Please check out my affiliation link, download before the price goes up, and give it a try. All right, let's start with one light spring. So I have an ultra light, which is a light gray. And if you don't have that, just go ahead and do a black. This is the front of the micro, that is the back. My front today has the high bars. If you don't have the high bars, go ahead and come put your hands down on the platform. Otherwise, just try your best and have some fun. All right, let's start at the back with the ultra light. If not, just put on a black spring for a giant wheelbarrow. All right, put your knees on the back platform, hands wide on that carriage. Slowly push that carriage out, slowly 1, out, slowly 2. Keep going, 3. I gotta pull that carriage forward a little bit. And 5, 6. Push into your hands and draw that carriage back in, slowly 1, slowly 2, and 3, 4. Good, pull your abs in, lift that chest, press your hands and lift the chest open. Now let's start to send that carriage a little bit further towards the front platform until you feel that shake through that core, and then slowly bring it back in. Feel this in your lats, right? So the arms never detach from your body where you're like down here. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Find the length in your wrist line so you're not bending that wrist too much. Think about pushing your palms down, lifting that chest up. Good. If you're feeling this in your low back, maybe send your hips up a little bit higher, right? You can even separate your knees for more stability. Otherwise, zip up those, put your knees together, zip up through those inner thighs, and continue to go super slow. Good. Now for this Lagree Buddy app, you can do a light pulse to a more intense pulse where you can really feel the beat through your wrist. It's basically a metronome on your watch to make sure you go slowly. So in Lagree, we do slow counts out and slow counts in. You can go anywhere from 4 to 6 to 8. And it's going to sound like this. You breathe out for 1, send it away, out for 2, breathe 3, out for 4, and 5, 6, hold here, press into it, bring it in for 1, breathe 2, breathe 3, and 4, breathe 5, and 6. Good. Start again right here. You can do 4 counts, you can do 6 counts, you can do 8 counts. The more counts, the harder and the more challenging. So depending on how you're feeling today, or if this is your very first class, then you want to start with 4 counts. If you're intermediate or advanced, you can start to push yourself to the 6 or 8 or even a 10 and 12 count. All right, coming to a high plank in 5, tabletop plank in 4, up on those toes in 3, 2, toes on the back platform. Keep your hips up behind with the shoulders. Exhale, bend at the knees, drag the carriage in for a giant bear, and then slowly press it back out. Good. Exhale, bend the knees, drag it in. Slowly out. 1, slowly 2, slowly 3, 4, 5. Exhale, bring it in. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Press it out again. 1, 2, 3, free, breathe. 4. Exhale in. 1, 2, 3. Stop with the knees underneath those hips. Then lift up and down. Knee dips right here. Down and up. You can even tap that rail and lift it back up. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold, freeze that knee. Bear barrel. Move that carriage out. 1 and 2. Bring it in for 1 and 2. Good. You have 5. Gonna combo move this. So you also can just hold. Going into a bear press. 3, 2. Hold everything to the center. Knees underneath those hips. You bend those elbows. You drop the knee. Come out wide next to the rail. Down and up. You have 8, 7, 6. Coming down to your knees and forearms in 5. Giant kneeling saw in 3, 2. All right, put your knees back down. Forearms come down to the carriage. Send your hips forward. You're in that plank. Oh, I can feel that in my core already. All right, slowly push that carriage out slowly. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, drive that carriage in for 1, breathe. 2, 3, 4, out for 1, 2, 3, 4, drive it in for 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, nicely done right here. Slow and control. Pull your abs in, lift your hips up so you're not sinking. And then keep your shoulders away from those ears. Push your forearms, lift that chest. Good. Coming to a giant inchworm in 3, 2, hold in that plank. Dip your chin in, round that spine. Push your shins down as you round the upper part of your back muscle. Stop when your hips are above those knees. Feel those upper abs. Hold here. Now slowly push those arms forward. Lift your head up back to that modified plank. Lower your hips. Again, chin drawn in, chin into your chest. Round the upper part of your spine. Imagine an angry cat. Keep pushing your shins down. Stop when the hips are above those knees. Hold here and push it back out again. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Round and hold in 5. Meet me round and hold in 4. Halfway in 3, 2. Round and hold. Keep your hips above those knees. 1 inch in, 1 inch out. Good. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. We're coming to the front in 4, 3. Plank to pike in 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees on the carriage. You can ride to the front. Forearms come to the front platform. Toes on that carriage. Plank hold right here. Heels together. Legs together. Exhale. Up slowly. 1. Up slowly. 2. Drop your head. 3, 4. Hold on the top. You're in an inverted V, right? Kind of like a mountain. Down for 1. Lower down for 2, 3, 4. Hold. Again, exhale. Pike it up. 1. Drop your head. 2. Look towards your ankle. 3, 4. Hold on the top without dropping your heels. Lift your heels up a little bit more. Squeeze those. Push your knees up. Squeeze those quads in. And then slowly down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down. You have 5. Hold it down in 4 and 3, 2. Right here. Drop your right hip. Center left hip. Good. Squeeze the obliques. Lift up and down. You have 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Come on up, put your hands on the high bars. Up to your tippy toes. Underneath those straps if you have them. If not, use your grippy socks. Send the carriage back until your feet can come up to tippy toes. Shift your weight. Push your hands, lift that chest. You have a nice strong core here. Exhale without dropping your hips. Drag the carriage in by bending those knees. Knees stop underneath that belly button and then press it back out. Think about dragging that carriage in using your low abs and then send it back out. Good. Oh. Back's nice and flat. Good. High plank in 5. Send those toes back. In 4. Lower those hips in 3, 2. Elevated plank hold. All right, you have the option to hold here or go into push-up down slowly. 1. Bend those elbows. 2, 3. Press it up for 1, 2, 3. Down for 1, 2, 3. Up for 1, 2, 3. Halfway hold in 3, 2, 1. Hold right here. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, carriage comes in. Drop your feet down to the side. Quick downward dog stretch right here. Let's go into a spoon. Flip around. Tippy toes to the front edge of that carriage. Actually, we actually need to have our heels up because micro is too low. That would work for a Microformer. All right, push your hands and lift those hips so you're not here. Shoulders should not be in the ears. Push your hands, lift those hips. Exhale, lift. Spoon it up. So you want to scoop your belly. At the same time, push your hand down, scoop the belly up, and then forward. Good. Send it forward in 3, 2, all the way forward. Tricep dips down and up. Pull your abs in, down and up. Good. You have 8 and 7. Good. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. All right, add a red spring. Turn around. Runner's lunge right here. Right foot on the front platform, left toes on that little divot or on the front edge of that carriage. Bend into that right knee, send it out slowly, 1, slowly 2, press it away, 3, 4. Now you want to think about digging your right heel, your foot. Make sure your big toe, second toes anchor on the bar, your heels on the platform. This is why I like to be in my shoes, because my foot is longer than the platform. Good. If you want to come down nice and low, you can even put your hands on the bars. Bend your right knee over that heel. Driving that right heel. You can put your hands on the hip if you want to be a little bit more upright. Slowly out, slowly 1, breathe, 2, breathe, 3, breathe, 4, breathe, 5, breathe, 6, hold right here. Fight that tension, bring it in slowly, 1, breathe, 2, breathe, 3, breathe, 4, breathe, 5, hold here. All right, my counts are a lot more consistent now with this little vibration in my wrist. Otherwise, most of the time I'm talking through and it's really hard to go slow. And this makes the workout so much harder because I'm talking at the same time. Good. Out slowly. 1. Breathe. 2. And 3. And 4. Good. If you want to modify by taking it down a notch, you can put your toes into the strap on that carriage. Or you can even take and if you can't move your left foot because there's no strap or you don't have enough grip, put your right foot to the ground. Good. Nice. So it takes this weight down a little bit. If you decide to load up and you're like, oh, never mind. So instead of changing the spring load, we can just move our foot position. Good. Halfway in 5, 4, 3, 2, left knee underneath the left hip, down and up, knee dips right here. You can even tap that platform and lift it up. Good. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. Let's add a twist, hands behind those ears. We will twist, rotate your body towards your right as you extend that left leg long. Feel the oblique, crisscross muscle fibers in that oblique, in your core, and then bring it back center. Left knee stops underneath that left hip, and then again, push it out slowly. 1, slowly 2, 3, 4, heavy in that right heel. Bring it in slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist again. Hands can be across that chest if you have any shoulder issues. Good. Bring it in, center in 5, 4, 3, 2, center up right here. Bring that left knee in. So if you're still on the platform, bring it in nice and close. We have a little mini split squats right here. Down and up. Good. Keep that carriage really close, about a couple inches open, and you're just bending and lifting up. Keep the weight over that right heel. Down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, lean forward, bend into it. Let's go into RDL. Bring that chest forward. Lift it back up. You can put your hands over those ears if you want, or behind the ears. Lift it up. 8. Open up that chest. Extend that spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it right here. Send that left leg out slowly. 1, slowly 2. Full range. 3, 4. Back in slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend it out long. Mega elevator lunge. So you want to send that left leg long and straight. I want to keep it straight right here. Up slowly. 1, slowly 2. Control it. 3. Left heel high. 4. Bend into that right. Bring it down slowly. 1. Drive that right heel down. 2. Sit into that lunge. 3, 4. All right, this is starting to get pretty heavy because one red. So I'm going to bring my right foot down to the ground and continue in this mega elevator lunge. Good. Ooh, I'm feeling the shake already. Down slowly. 1. Keep that right knee trekking over big toe, or over the heel, right? Bend, get that right thigh parallel. Can you get that left leg a little bit longer? Push into that carriage. But all the work is happening behind that right leg. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, down right here. Bend that right leg. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. So your carriage will come in 1 inch and you lift up 1 inch. Feel this in the back of that right butt cheek. You have 5. Good. You have 4, 3, 2. Bring it all the way in. Let's go skating. Take your right foot on the front platform. Left foot on the carriage. Bend both knees. Come into a squat. Push that left leg out slowly. 1, slowly 2, 3. Oh, it's getting dark. 4. Bend it into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, push it out. Good, 1 and 2, 3, 4, good. You want to send your weight between the legs instead of leaning over that platform so you can work that right out the outer thighs as much as you're sending that carriage in and out. So heavy, heavy load on that right side, resisting, isometrically holding, and that left leg just pushed off that carriage in and out. Good. Center up in 4, 3, 2, let's go heavy squat, down slowly, 1, 2, 3, press into heel, up, 1, 2, 3, push your butt cheek forward, and then send it back out, 1, 2, 3, 4, press into those heels and lift it up, squeeze those butt cheek on the top, push it forward, good, coming down for 3, 2, 1, down, hold, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's add it, let's make sure we're on one light spring. So I have the ultra light here. Grab your cables if you have them. If you only have a black spring, you want to do express lunge with your right foot by number 4, left foot on that carriage. Otherwise, you can do a regular one if you have a cable support. Down slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, press it up slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, good. I want you to bend both knees, come on down to that Lagree lunge. Right, shift your weight into your right heel, bend both knees, come down, shoulder stack over those hips, and then press and lift it up. Good. Feeling from the back of that right leg, squeezing up, bringing that carriage in. Hold it down in 3, 2, down and hold, carriage kick. Left knee comes in. You can even have a slight hinge forward. This should really load up that right butt cheek. 5, 4, 3, 2, left knee underneath your left hip, down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, standing inner thighs, and 3, 2, drop that right cable, standing up. If you don't have cable for support for standing, you can come down kneeling. Good. All right, send it out. Bring it in. We're only doing one set of inner thighs, so make this count. Equal weight between the legs, shift that weight center of gravity with the carriage when you push it out. Your weight will be between those legs, and then squeeze it in center. Feeling both inner thighs squeeze into the center. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. You got it. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Inner thighs right here, inner thigh squats right here. Light on those cables. Feel those inner thighs squeeze that carriage towards that platform, holding strong with your inner thighs, down and up. Nice, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Loosen up those grip in 3, 2. Let's go express lunge left side. Both feet on that back platform, left foot stays, right toes back, down slowly, 1, slowly 2, 3, 4. Press it up slowly, 1 and 2, 3. Fresh leg right here, fresh me. Always feels nice to start on the light legs. Heavy pushing legs are just that much harder. Bend into it. Now let's try to get a little bit deeper because that left leg is not as fatigued. Good. Shift your weight into that left heel, heavy grounding, anchoring through that foot, through that platform. Bend that right knee down, shoulder stack over those hips. Good. Still following that beat. Up slowly, 1, slowly 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down. And 1, slow. 2, breathe, 3, breathe, 4, 5, 6. Up, 1. Good. Coming down for a hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, down and hold, carriage kick. Slight lean forward for a little bit more control. You can use the cable for some support. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right here, down and up, knee dip, split lunge right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, full range, up slowly, 1, slowly 2, 3, 4, down again, 1, 2. Back to the front for that runner's lunge. Add a red spring in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Oh, I feel wobbly already. All right. Left foot forward on that front platform. Right toes on that little divot on that eyelet. or in the carriage. Bend down, left knee is bent, hands on hips, slowly press it out. Slowly 1, slowly 2, 3, 4. Fight the tension, bring it in slowly. 1, 2. Make sure your left knee stack over that heel, heavy grounding to that left leg. Activate the back of that left leg. Good. Now that the left leg is warmed up, it's a little bit harder. Whew. Pull your abs in, shoulder blades back. Try not to hunch forward. Shoulders stay out of those ears. Keep that left knee bent. I know when we get tired, we just want to straighten that front leg for that stretch. Good, fight the tension. Good. Heavy in that left heel out slowly. 1, slowly 2, 3, 4. Bring in slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. Same thing again, if you want to take it down a notch, take your left foot forward on the floor. We'll bring the intensity and bring that resistant weight a little bit lower. Make it a lot more manageable. You all want to do that if you feel like you're stopping and going and you're losing gas, right? And you just need some more support. So just take it down a notch so you can keep continuing with this move. It's better to keep going than stop and go and stop and go. Good, halfway in, 3, 2, halfway in, down and up. 8, split lunge. 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, down and hold. Hands behind those ears or across the chest. Push and twist slowly out. 1, rotate at the center. Same time. 2, 3, 4, back and center. 1, 2, 3, 4, back out. 1 and 2, 3, 4, in for 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 1 more. 5 and 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. I'm going to bring our left foot on top. Mini split squat right here. Bring that right knee in close, just a little bit opening, about 4 inches, down and up. Heavy in that left heel, and you're just bending both knees. Feel a little bit of that quad, feel a little bit of that left butt cheek, down and up. The lower you go, the more intense this will feel. Keep that right heel high. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down, hold. RDLs right here. Hands behind those ears, lean, bring your chest forward. Sit, lean into it, lift it up. Good, pull your abs in, butt and abs right here. 5, 4, full range in 3, 2, full range of motion, full range runner's lunge out slowly. 1, 2, 3, fight through it. That's 4. Bring it in slowly. 1, fight through that tension. 2, fight the urge to stand up. 3, 4. You got it. Keep pushing. Good. We got a mega elevator lunge in 5, 4, 3, 2. Push that right leg out long, up slowly. 1, 2. Resist that carriage slowly so it doesn't slam right back in. 3, 4. I want to keep that right leg long and straight, and as you send it back out, slight lean forward, but keep that left knee stack over that left heel. Oh, I'm having a hard time without support putting my hands on the wall, so I'm going to come down to the floor. Up. 1, 2. Heavy in that left heel still, so you can feel the back of that left leg do the work. Good. Keep that right leg long, press into that left heel, and then squeeze in the back of that left leg. Coming down for a hold in 5 and 4, 3, 2, down, hold right here. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 1 more leg set right here for skating in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. Right foot on that carriage, left foot on that front platform. It's nice and low in your squat. Out slowly. 1. All right. Keep pushing off that left thighs. Center your weight between the carriage and the platform. From here, start to push that right leg out, extending that right leg long. Fight the tension as you bend it in for that skating. Lift that chest up so you're not hunched forward. Shoulders down, chest is open, abs engage. Out slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Bring it in, hold in 3, 2, hold it right here, heavy squats. Hold it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, down and hold right here. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, coming up. 2 light springs. Got a black and an ultralight, so 2 light springs here. Facing the back mirror, I'm standing around number 2 on the outside of that carriage. Squat and bicep curl. Push your butt cheek forward, arms come forward. Slowly up. Curl it in. Sit into your squat. I know I lied. Leg set is done, but we're gonna compound some movements here. It's a very short set today, so we want to be as efficient as possible for an effective workout. All right, hold it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, down and hold right here. Punch it up to the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. Down and up, just the squats. Hold on to that bicep curl. Keep the shoulders down, chest is open. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down right here, just the biceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go sexy back. I'm gonna take a step forward. Elbows up, chest is open, bend those knees slightly, send it out. Palms facing the back wall. Keep the knees behind the toes. Flatten your back. Think about squeezing the tips of the shoulders together as you extend those arms back. Bicep curl in and then send it back. Good. Nice. Hold it back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it right here. Squeeze in. Lift that chest open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Range again. Now let's have our palms facing each other. You can take a step back if you want something more. Palms facing each other. Just a little bit different angle here. 5, 4, 3, 2, chest opener. So lift your shoulders up and roll it out. Drop it down. Arms are nice and long by your hips. This is starting and ending position. Do not let your hands come in front of your hips. Let's press it out. Lift that heart up. Slowly bring it back. Hands stopping by your hips. Press it back again. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift your chin away from that chest. I know the head's heavy at this point. Well, the head's always heavy. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll finish with a set of abs. I'm going to stay with an ultralight in black just to make it a little bit more intense because it's a quick set. Option to come down to the lightest spring is going to be the easiest, ultralight or 1 black. Coming to the back for a giant reverse cobra. A little bit more triceps here in 3, 2. All right, place your knees on the carriage. Pull yourself all the way to the back. Put your hands overhand on the top of that platform. Move your knees back, drop down to a modified plank. Elbows are in. Your hands are like number 11 or chopstick hands. You can separate your knees. From here, glide back like a wheelbarrow until you can't go, right? You send those arms back. You send the carriage back. Keep your arms straight until you can't. Keep them straight anymore. Slight bend those elbows as if you're about to bend the elbows into the ground. You could do a quarter way. You could do halfway. Press into your hands. Straighten those arm chests through those arms right here. Good. Now, just know that the lower you go, the more intense this will feel. So find the range that works for you. My Lagree buddy is still going on. This is really good. My heart rate's a little higher than normal. Sometimes it's really hard to get a good Lagree workout with the heart rate higher than like 90. It just really depends on the sequencing. Hold it down in 3, 2. Down and hold right here. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming down to your forearms, giant reverse kneeling crunch right here. Giant reverse inchworm. Send it back to the modified plank. Drop your chin into your chest, round that spine. Bring it in slowly. 1, 2, round it up. 3. Stop when your knees are underneath those hips and then push your knees back. Lower your hips. Pull your abs in. Back to that modified plank. Good. All right, again, guys, please support me. I'm doing this all for free right now. I have to figure out a way. I might want to do subscriptions too, but in the meantime, please support me by clicking my affiliation link. It is no cost to you to download, to click that link. And if you were to download and purchase, I get a tiny, tiny, tiny kickback. So tiny. It requires a few before I can get a cup of latte for myself. So anyways, hold it up in 3, 2, round it up, hold right here, 1 inch in, 1 inch out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop down. Let's go. Good morning, rise and shine. You want to put your hands overhand grip on that back platform. Starting with the child's pose, open up your knees, pull your abs in, shoulders down. Arms are straight. Think about pushing your palms into the bars as you lift like a chest opener. Lift up, lift up, lift up into a king cobra. If you want to bring it down a notch, you can even put your hands to the bars that's closer to number 4. Keep your arms straight as you lift up, arch that back, hold, chest opener, feel the triceps, feel the abs squeeze, elbows are squeezing to the rib cage, and then back down. Good. Nice, hold it up in 3, 2, hold it up. A little bit more. You have 5, child's pose in 4, and 3, 2. Long arms, reach your tailbones back, open up your knees, melt the belly down, drop your shoulder blades, and breathe in. Take a deep inhale, fill up to the back of the lungs. Open mouth, exhale, breathe it out. One more, inhale, 1, fill up, 2, and open mouth, exhale, breathe it out. Come on up to a downward facing dog, put your feet by number 2. Hands can be on the back platform. You can swivel side to side. Feel the back of that leg, hamstring stretch. Bring your hands closer to number 3, number 2 on that rail. Move your hips side to side. Roll it 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulder blades back. Take a deep inhale, reach up to the sky. Elbows bend, baby back bend. Lift that chest up. And one more time. And guess what? You guys are all done today. Thank you so much for showing up and watching the sunset with me. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.